Hey everyone, I've got a really exciting video for you this week, and if you follow my Twitter account, you probably know why. I've recently interviewed the developers of a new asymmetrical multiplayer game, Asym Altered Axis, and got to see live pre-alpha gameplay of the project in action. While I'm not allowed to show the footage from this interview, I'm here today to tell you everything you need to know about this new 5 vs 1 multiplayer experience. Before we get into it, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. It's a small channel, so every person makes a huge difference in YouTube's algorithm. There are more ways to interact with and support my work, but more about that later. For now, let's dive right into the heart of today's topic. Asym Altered Axis is an upcoming asymmetrical PvP game, wherein up to 5 players are tasked with sneaking into a facility and stealing the treasure within, while another player hunts them down from above. Heard this one before? Well, what if I told you that the solo player is the one who created the entire stage you're playing on? What sets Asym apart from other asymmetrical games is that the two teams are basically playing two completely different games, with the killer side taking a real-time strategy approach, and survivors providing a tense stealth action experience. Some other games, like Resident Evil Resistance, have touched on this idea of separate asymmetrical gameplay before, but never with this much customizability and freedom. The main draw of the strategy player is that you get to create and save your own unique maps, filled with structures and traps to outwit your opponents. As an action player, no two games will ever be the same, because every map you're playing on is someone's custom handiwork, keeping you on your toes at all times and mixing up the gameplay to keep things fresh. With the experience and money you earn from each match, you'll have access to a range of customization options for each side. For those who choose the action role, you can bring useful items and weapons into the arena, and you also have access to a selection of animals for a shape-shifting ability. These shape-shifting abilities provide an assortment of benefits depending on which one you're using, and can shift the tide of the match if utilized properly during gameplay. On the other side, the strategist can customize the spells and ultimate ability they take into battle, allowing them to rain death from above however they see fit, to stop the other players from stealing their treasure. So now you know what the game is, but what's the actual gameplay experience like? Well, let me give you a rundown of a typical match. Action players are all transported to the outskirts of the map at the beginning of the game, working their way inward, while the strategist is on the hunt. Players are difficult to spot when they're sneaking, but that's where custom traps and emplacements come into play. The strategist can set up spotlights, structures with NPCs on patrol, and traps in order to reveal the players. In doing so, the alert level of the match can go up, making the area brighter and activating stronger traps throughout the map. The stealthier the survivors, the easier it is to navigate the environment. While it may be tempting, don't think you can just rush to the goal from the start, because your character lights up like a Christmas tree while you're sprinting, revealing you to the strategist if they're looking in that direction, and making your life a whole lot harder. The end goal for the action players is to steal one of the treasures placed around the map and escape with their lives by activating the warp gates on the outskirts of the map. This is easier said than done, however, because once that treasure is stolen, the area goes on full alert and all traps become active. It's up to you and your team to navigate this dangerous area together if you want to make it out with the treasure. But if you see things getting too difficult, it is possible to just cut your losses and leave the match early, escaping with the small amount of cells you've earned to equip yourself better for future matches. While it sounds very one-sided, letting one player create the entire map, the developers have assured me they're working hard to provide balance throughout the experience. One example they gave me is that the placement of structures to spawn guards also creates cover for action players to hide, creating a risk versus reward scenario with every decision you make in the creation of your stage. There's no object randomization in place, so everything comes down to the strategies and ability to adapt for both sides. Don't worry too much if things don't go your way either, since each match is designed to be roughly 10 minutes long on average. Whether you prefer strategy games or stealth, powerful killers or fast runners, there's a side for you in Asym Altered Axis, and according to the developers over at Mixie Inc., that's exactly what they wanted when they started this project. With a lot of practice and ideas generated from smaller projects within the company, the team is ready to blend these ideas together to create something new and original for a wide variety of players to enjoy. Asym Altered Axis will be available on Steam when it's ready, with an alpha test coming up soon, and I'm excited to keep you all updated when I can get my hands on it. That's all the info I have for today, but keep an eye out for more content in the near future. Thank you all so much for watching to the end. Let me know what you think about the game so far in the comments, and again, please like and subscribe to my channel if you want more exciting indie game content. You can also hit that little bell icon to be notified whenever I release a new video. If you want to support my work even further, come check out my Patreon, where you can help me for just $1 a month and get your name featured in every video. I also stream on Twitch every week, so feel free to join in and say hi, or you can stop by my Twitter and Instagram pages, both @misspelledmoose, to see what I'm up to or just chat. Links for all of these things can be found in the description below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.